Hey guys, Alessio, hope you're well. In this video, we're going to take a look at the chart of Bitcoin, especially this huge rally we've seen so far, beautiful rally in the chart of Bitcoin, and we're going to explain what's likely happening on the crypto as we're reaching the key levels near the 73K to 75K range. And we're going to ask the question, what is likely for Bitcoin in the next several months as we head into spring and hopefully the summer period? All right, guys, join me. All right guys, welcome back. So what a beautiful day here to make this video for you guys on Bitcoin. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you probably guessed where I am right now. I'm currently in Tehran, capital city of Iran. I came here a few days ago. A few days from now, people here in Iran will be celebrating the Persian New Year. In fact, just a few days ago, they celebrated what's called Charshanbe Suri, which is when they jump over the fire. It's a traditional ceremony where you jump over the fire to symbolize the renewal of health. All right guys, let's get back to the chart of Bitcoin. Before we talk about Bitcoin, I have a special guest for you. Firstly, we have Sarah of the Sarah Hello Iran TV. You probably remember her from my Christmas special video. Sarah, how are you doing? You well?
Hello everyone. Yes, thank you. I'm very well.
Did you like my Christmas present, the aubergines? Did you eat them already?
Yes, thank you.
So are you looking forward to new aubergines, new eggplants for the Persian Year?
Thank you. I think we have enough.
You have enough.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, Sarah. I appreciate it. You're going for a walk, are you?
Yes.
Okay, and we have another special guest here, Human, the Humzi channel. Okay, how you doing, Human? You well? Now, Human, as you probably know, is a big believer and follower of Bitcoin and crypto. Are you still following what's happening to Bitcoin, Human?
Yes, I hope it goes up more.
Goes up more, okay.
Yeah, sure.
That might be a warning sign. We don't know, but because usually when everyone expects Bitcoin to go up, that might be a little bit of a warning sign. But no, okay, no offense to Human here. Of course, I also hope that Bitcoin goes up more. We'll talk about this in a few minutes. Now, of course, first of all, if you've been following my videos from last year, from 2023, you've probably not been bullish on Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was trading near 25 and 27K, we were expecting Bitcoin to eventually break out towards the 50K levels. And that we're starting the next major wave 3 to much higher levels. My wave 3 target at a minimum is about 40K. But I think there's a potential we may move to 40K and eventually 50K. 50K is just about here. Now, of course, as Bitcoin eventually broke above the 50K level, I was expecting Bitcoin to reach likely the 73K levels, which I mentioned in the members video. Now, if you watched my video interview with trader Charlie Burton, he mentioned that Bitcoin very likely is heading to one important level. Do you remember that video with Charlie Burton, Human? Do you know what price level he mentioned? It's no surprise to anyone.
100K.
100K, well done, Human, yes. So Charlie Burton and I think we agree that likely Bitcoin, probably in the next several months, likely by the summer period, we're likely heading towards the 100K level. I think that's correct. I'm not expecting Bitcoin to get there so soon, not immediately this month or in the next couple of weeks. But I think it is quite probable that Bitcoin in the next several months, likely in the summer period, I think quite likely we're going to be reaching that 100K target. Now, two important levels which we must watch on any chart are support levels. And the reason why we look at support levels, actually, Human, do you know why we look at important support levels on the chart?
Because of risk.
Risk, well done, Human, yes. Because as a chartist and an analyst and as a trader, we must always be looking out for risks. That's why we always look at what's below and not always what's above us. Because a lot of people only focus on what's above us, the key targets, key levels that Bitcoin could go to, but very few people actually pay attention to support levels, levels of risk. And the two levels of risk I'm watching, by the way, well, I'll mention one of them. Maybe Human can have a guess as which key support level do you think I'm looking at, by the way, Human?
I think maybe 50K.
50K, well done, Human, yes. 50K is an obvious, important support level. That's going to be a very important support level for us in the next several months. But I think there's another important support level just above 50K, and that's just near the lows we made here, about the 60K level, as you can see there. Now, I should say I was expecting Bitcoin to have a strong pullback or some kind of weakness in the month of March, as you probably saw in a previous video. We haven't had much weakness. We had only one sharp pullback. Now, I don't know if that's all the pullback we're going to get this month, so I might be wrong about my expectation of some kind of pullback, weakness in the price of Bitcoin. As we know, these things are very unpredictable. But we'll see, because March has not yet ended. Typically, March has a tendency to be a weak month. This year seems to be quite different, but there it is. If it doesn't happen this month, it may, for example, lag over into April. But here's the bottom line, guys. As I mentioned, we look at support levels, as Human said, for risks. Where is the risk located? So the reason why we look at 50K and 60K, we'll look at 50K, for example. Let's start with that one. As you know, on the weekly chart, we have a 21 weekly moving average. It's a very important support level. So the 21 weekly moving average is an important threshold between bull and bear market. So as long as Bitcoin can protect and stay above that 50K level near the weekly 21 EMA, I think Bitcoin is much more likely to continue the bull market. But I think it's also important for Bitcoin to protect the 60K level near that pullback level. That 60K or 59K support level is going to be very important for Bitcoin to protect, because as long as Bitcoin can stay above that 59K or 60K level, bulls remain in control. In other words, any pullbacks, as long as they stay above 60K, are more likely to result in further continuation of the rally to take us towards the 90K to 100K level in the next several months. So even if we get a pullback or some kind of weakness in the next several weeks or months, as long as we stay above 60K or 50K, again, I'm looking and expecting for the rally to continue towards the 90K to 100K targets. And it's going to be very important for Bitcoin to protect that 60K support level if we're going to see this bullish momentum continue towards our higher targets near 90K to 100K, which I think is going to be the levels we'll reach in the next several months. So again, guys, I remain long-term bullish on Bitcoin, but I think we should be very wary of the fact that Bitcoin has reached extreme overbought conditions. And the reason I mention this is because if you look at this daily chart of Bitcoin, look at the MACD. You look at the MACD indicator, for example, Human. Look at the MACD indicator right now as I'm making this video on the chart of Bitcoin, and you'll notice it has come almost to the same levels, or actually above the levels we were at in November 2021, just as Bitcoin was reaching a major turning point, as you can see right there in November of 2021. Now, again, I'm not expecting a drop like that in 2021. I don't think that's likely in the near term, but I think given how the MACD indicator has now become extremely overbought within the same range as we were back in November 2021, should be a cautionary signal that perhaps we could see some kind of pullback or weakness or correction. But again, I mentioned that at the beginning of March, and we haven't seen anything like a weakness or a pullback much. All right, guys, that's really what I have here in the city of Tehran in Iran. Human's going to show me a few more places here.
Yeah,
sure. Where are you taking me next, Human, in Tehran?
We must go to Millat Park.
All right, guys, I want to wish you a fantastic weekend and also a very happy Persian New Year if you celebrate that. And also check out the members video for more detailed analysis. All right, guys, thank you very much indeed. Bye for now. Cheers.
Bye.